Assalamu alaikum was about the last words Malcolm X spoke into the microphone before the assassin's bullet tore through his chest. The story goes that he had barely mounted the stage. The story goes that he never got to give his speech. The story goes that if the prophecies are true, and our young men will see visions, our old men will dream dreams, and our poets will ghostwrite all the things our martyrs never had the chance to say. So here, the unfinished speech of Malcolm X. All men will stand before Allah one day and give account of their lives. Humanity in one endless procession marching towards the big holy throne. I believe Allah will judge the black people first. Haven't we always been like ribbons, cut short at the unveiling, rams slaughtered in place of Ismail? White history has taught us that being black is already a rehearsal for Judgment Day, because our lives have always been on the line. More of our people have been hung from trees like your Jesus, beheaded like Yahya, thrown to the ocean like Yunus, thrown to the fire like Ibrahim. How many more surahs do you need as proof that we too have died according to the word of God? 400 years in Babylon. We still have prisons for brain cells. Black consciousness is still serving time in here. They have made the marathon of our existence, chased us until escape became a dance move. And even today, black man still does the running man. If only he knew that there is no finish line to this black race. They have broken our necks preaching we turn the other cheek, spent millions against deforestation, but the axe keep cutting down the family tree. I know nothing about walking on water, but I have walked on streets and seen black neighborhoods trying to stay afloat. I too have gazed at the crescent moon and wondered what happened to the vanishing half. Black democracy has Africa on her knees, begging for loans from the same countries that stole her wealth. But I know this, there is no American version to a black hate crime. No Nigerian way to bleed from a police baton. A speeding bullet travels just as fast regardless of who is standing behind the gun. A politician's broken promise does as much damage in the West African community as the slums of Harlem when we fall asleep. Don't we snore in the same language? An injustice against one is an injustice against all, so by any means necessary, do not settle for the dying kiss of your race. Take hold of a limp body and give mouth-to-mouth resuscitation till you feel a pulse, because the medics will not get here in time. Black man, you are God with amnesia. Remember who you are. I think too, and if you tell stories bigger than you, the world will expand to contain your voice. I am certain there is power in the tongue, but most especially, there is power in a speech. For every time we say nothing is a moment of silence for all the lives that will be lost from our inactions. Write books, stage protest, make art, make poetry, and when you perform them, do it like there is a gunman in the audience waiting to take your life when you are done. Poetic license. On the 21st of February 1965, El Haj Malik El Shabazz, also known as Malcolm X, also known as Malcolm Little, also known as Homeboy, took his final breath. Time of death, 3:30 a.m. His wristwatch was still ticking.